Hey there everyone, WTOL meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. Hey, we saw some interesting things over the weekend. We saw a water spout over Lake Erie. Take a look at this, sending from Brandon over in Port Clinton. Look at this water spout. Now this is typical this time of year where we can see water spouts from spring, summer, and also into early fall. So just what a sight right there. Again, over towards the Port Clinton area. As far as that water spout goes, that wasn't the only sighting. Look at this. From all across the area, you can see over towards our western part of the region, up towards western Lake Erie, even over towards the Cleveland area, saw reports of a water spout. So we're going to continue to monitor this. But yeah, again, it's typical to see water spouts this time of year. Thank you to everyone who did send in their photos and videos of the water spout here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. That was just part of the weather story as far as what we saw over the weekend, that water spout. But also, look at all of this rain. Stryker saw almost 3.5 inches of rain. Sylvania, almost 3 inches of rain. Point Place, almost 2 inches of rain. About 1.5 inches of rain in Lambertville and Toledo saw 1.5 inches of rain. So we saw a lot of rain just for Sunday alone. This will definitely help with the crops, help with the flowers. Just for August at Toledo Express Airport for August 1st and August 2nd, we saw 1.5 inches of rainfall. But put that into perspective, because for the entire month of July, we saw barely 2 inches of rain. So we saw almost more rainfall just in the span of 2 days for the entire month of August than we did for the entire month of July. Yeah, it was a very dry July for sure. That's indicated by our drought monitor for sure. But yeah, the first 2 days of August, 1.5 inches of rain at Toledo Express Airport. Now, we're not tracking anything as far as rainfall goes for today. We get a break from these scattered showers and thunderstorms, finally drying out. Seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds, but something I'm continuing to watch, and you guys know this sunrise getting later and later. Our sunrise now after 6:30 in the morning, and our sunset right now are about 10 minutes till 9 o'clock. And it seems like just a little bit ago our sunset was at 9 o'clock. We're getting earlier sunsets as well too. But today, get outside and enjoy it. Grab the sunglasses. Lots of sunshines on the way, and seeing those temperatures reading in the low 80s for this afternoon with a very slight breeze coming in from the north. But you know what time it is? Time to pull out your smartphone, scan that QR code. This QR code is compatible with Apple and Android devices. Just open up your camera app, whether it's on your phone or your smart or on your tablet. Open up the camera app. No need to take a picture. Just get your camera app close to that QR code right there. A little link's going to pop up. That link's going to take you to my Facebook page where you can see your pet's photo right here on WTOL 11, also on WTOL 11 Plus. Thank you so much for your patience, because we are months behind, because you are amazing when it comes to sending in your pet photos. You already know it's a green paw kind of day. Lots of sunshine, seeing those temperatures a little bit below average in the low 80s for this afternoon. But as far as your pet photo goes, we have quite a crew. We have about 6 kittens from what it looks like on this picture right here. I mean, can you guys name all of these? Because I don't even know why I would name 6 kittens, or who knows how many cats we even have right here. It looks like it's about 6, but just adorable. It's like a bundle of kittens. Just makes me so happy. So this is just adorable. I love this. Certainly makes us smile for sure for today. Going to be a nice day to get outside. Maybe you have a screen and porch. You can let the cats get outside, or maybe they're outdoor cats. Whatever your plans may be, enjoy it. Now tonight, mostly clear skies, and temperatures will drop back down to the 50s by tomorrow morning. A little bit cool for some of us, but slowly warming back up as we go on into the afternoon. So we're going to be seeing that drop in temperature for tomorrow morning, but this afternoon, here those upper 70s and the low 80s. We'll continue to see mostly sunny skies, clear skies for tonight, stay nice and dry. Then here come those 50s on the way for tomorrow morning. So the early morning walk could be a bit cooler for some of us. However, not lasting long as those 80s returns we go on to the afternoon. Low to mid 80s, still plenty of sunshine is expected for Tuesday afternoon. Clear skies on the way throughout those nighttime hours, and we drop back down once again to the upper 50s for Wednesday morning. Now Wednesday, we'll start to see a slow increase in clouds. Most of Wednesday, though, at least as of now, looks to be fairly dry, but we are tracking some rain showers late Wednesday into Thursday and also into Friday. So that is the next best chance for some rain for the end of the week. As far as those scattered showers and thunderstorms go, as far as this muggy meter goes, yeah, really not too bad. Slowly picking back up as we go on to the second half of the weekend. Again, those rain chances possible. That humidity picks up just a little bit, but still not too bad. It could be a lot worse, but also not complaining about this. Dew points in the upper 50s for today. Looking fantastic. Now, as far as the pollen count goes, it's sitting at that medium to high level for the first half of the week and even into the second half of the week. So it's kind of giving me that feel like, okay, It could be better, also could be worse, but you know what? At least it's not at that full high level for today. And as far as that UV index goes, again, we're tracking lots of sunshine. That UV sitting at an 8 for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, dropping down to a 7 for Thursday. And then by Friday, because those scattered showers and thunderstorms, dropping down to a 3. But whether it's at a 3 or an 11, always apply the sunscreen. Take those breaks in the shade, especially during peak sunlight hours between about 10 a.m. and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Enjoy yourself, but also stay safe. Again, we saw those water spouts yesterday on Lake Erie. Enjoy, have fun, but again, stay safe. Water temperatures will be in the mid-70s for this afternoon, but air temperatures, low 80s, lots of sunshine, rain chances, big ol' 0, but that breeze coming in from the northeast, about 5 to 10 knots. But as far as the sunset goes, is what we're looking at. We mentioned that sunset around 8:50 for this evening. By the end of August, we will have lost about 74 minutes of daylight. But you know what? We're getting closer to fall. Not rushing summer, I promise you that. But there's just something about getting ready towards fall. I'm like, oh, this is kind of exciting. But this is one thing I'm not excited about is the losing of daylight each and every day. Could be better again. Could be worse. Let's see how many times I say that as well, too. But you know what? As far as our average temperatures go for this time of year, also slowly starting to drop. It is August 3rd, so our average high is around August 1st, around 86 degrees. The middle of August, though, so 2 weeks later, only drops down by 2 degrees, and same thing for the end of August. So we technically only drop 4 degrees from the beginning of August to the end of August. And by September 1st, that is the official start of meteorological fall. It's not feeling a whole lot like fall, but we're slowly getting there. Look at that. We're seeing air temperatures today in the low 80s. Typically, we're in the mid 80s for this time of year, staying in the low 80s for tomorrow, staying in the mid 80s for the second half of the week. This upcoming weekend, warming back up. Mid to upper 80s are expected. They're really warming up as we go back on to next week. Back that summertime feel, forecasting temperatures near 90 degrees, and look at that average high of 85 degrees. And we're going to continue to warm up. Looking at our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, above average temperatures are on the way from August 11th to August 17th. Not just here in Ohio, but across the region. Really looking to see those temperatures heat up. Now, if you love all this information, you can have it sent directly to your devices. Just search WTOL 11 Weather in the App Store. It's a free download, and it's compatible with Apple and Google Play. And there's so much wonderful information, including your interactive radar, your hour-by-hour forecast, your extended forecast. Plus, if you use those dots right there, you can submit your photos and videos we showcase right here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. And speaking of videos, how about personalized weather forecast videos from us here on the weather team directly to your devices? So go check that out. Something else to check out, this holiday countdown. We are 5 weeks away until Labor Day. What? Just think about that. I feel like we just started summer. Now the unofficial end of summer is right around the corner, and we're about 7 weeks away until the official end of summer. Fall starts in 50 days. The average high by then of 76 degrees. And by the way, that average high of 81 for the beginning of September, that's what we're feeling like for today. So feeling a little bit more like Labor Day today. But we are less than 90 days away until Halloween. Actually 90 days until daylight saving time. Those average highs dropping by then to the upper 50s. Yeah, we're seeing lows this cool right now. Just remember when our average highs will be this cool, warm, however you want to call it. Anyways, let's move on. You guys know how much I love the holidays, but again, the coolness, not ready for that. But I know some people like the cool, so not complaining at all. But hey, I do want to give you your weather word of the day. Today's weather word is advisory. This is issued for weather situations that are caused from significant inconveniences, but they're not meant to really be as far as warning criteria. If anything, caution is not exercised that could lead to life-threatening situations. So when we say dense fog advisory, a heat advisory, it's kind of like that first step of before what we see for a watch or a warning. It's like those baby steps. Think of like it's down here. This is an advisory. This is the watch. This is the warning. So it's just kind of a precautionary of, okay, just a heads up. Here's what we are seeing. So today's weather word of the day is advisory. We don't have any advisories. No heat advisory, no dense fog advisory, none of that. Looking fantastic. Seeing those temperatures today in the low 80s, staying in the low 80s for Tuesday, mid 80s for Wednesday. Plenty of sunshine is on the way for the first half of the week. And then here come those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Thursday and Friday, as of now for Jeep Fest, for the parade especially, staying dry, but warming up to the upper 80s, feeling a lot more like the middle of July rather than the beginning of August. But we're going to stay fairly mild for the good portion of next week's highs will be in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees. Staying dry Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but some more rain chances possible by next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day.